Kendrick, I know that you have worked a lot on these issues and thought about them. In this year of protests, what else is on your mind?
Man, just, organizing and making sure that we utilize whatever privilege we have to liberate folks. So, even in my art and the things that I love to do, I do my best to make sure that we are all doing that. Even when we're by ourselves, we're working to liberate our mental health and fight for those who need those resources.
How have you felt watching these protests that are pushing, a lot of big demands that range from the basics, like this should be tracked and documented, so in a democracy we know what the police are doing. I mean, that's straightforward, to the bigger debates over cutting or defunding police? So
I'm an abolitionist. I believe that, at the root of these systems is oppression, that slave catching is the foundation of policing. And I usually lean on the analogy that, we learn in church that, a bad seed produces a bad tree, produces bad fruit. And all these videos and brutality and murders that you see by police are the bad fruit that started with slave catching. And it's the continuation of that legacy. So it needs to be uprooted. And those roots need to be burned, and it needs to be resoiled, and a new seed needs to be planted that's actually rooted in accountability and care for our communities. A new system is necessary that has a foundation in something good, so that it could be a good seed that produces a good tree that produces good fruit.
Joyce?
I think that everybody agrees that police should be guardians of our communities, and it shouldn't be the police against the population. We have differences of opinion over how we think we might best get there, but the important thing is that we have this national conversation, and that instead of just letting this moment go and letting George Floyd's death not have meaning, we use it to bring about a real transformation so that our policing system works for everyone, and so that we finally bend the moral arc in the criminal justice system.
Well, and something that I know you both care about from your work is whether or not things that are happening are across the board and fair, or whether they're racial discrimination. In harsh sentencing, we'll put up some examples that have come up where you have someone who was appealing a sentence where they ended up in life on these harsh sentences over stealing something. You could see this headline, and this was in Louisiana, and it's been upheld. And then you have Black Lives Matter protesters in Utah. So these are two different cases where they could face many years or life. I'm curious, Joyce, what you think about how we still have this overzealous sentencing.
Prosecutors have a lot of discretion when they bring charges, Ari, and that often cabins the judge's authority over the sentence that they impose. It's really time for us to have a conversation about how we use our resources and whether prosecutors are prosecuting the most significant cases that help their communities move forward, as opposed to some of these charges that look retaliatory and dismissive. Look, we don't know all the circumstances, but in Utah, this is over buying some red paint for a protest. So I think we should always wait and hear all of the facts, but on its face, these are very difficult and disturbing circumstances.
Kendrick, in your business, we're going to yell cut in 25 seconds, but I give you the last word.
Yeah, I do believe it's retaliatory. I believe it seems like a fascist sort of move to discourage protests. And I believe that adds to the call to defund these oppressive programs, these oppressive systems, and move that towards community care and systems that actually help and heal the community, so that we don't have to continue seeing these problems and talking about these, and we could actually get to other issues that are important in lifting people up and lifting up the most vulnerable and liberating.
Very important. I hope this dialogue continues. Kendrick Sampson, Joyce Vance, thank you. Hey, I'm Ari Melber from MSNBC. You can see more of our videos right here, or better yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel below. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that.